How's it going, James? OnlineCarShow.net. Got a great video for y'all today. We're going to be putting on MSD spark plug wires and thermal boots on Elvira, my 2018 Camaro, and also got some great photo shoot and burnout video for you from United Muscle Car family. We did a monthly meeting and photo shoot, and I've also just kind of got an update about the channel. So without hesitation, let's go and get this video started. Well, first off, I just want to apologize to everybody. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been on YouTube and owe y'all an explanation, you know, what's been going on. We had kind of a family emergency, and that kind of prioritized YouTube videos and stuff. So, well, I still got a bunch of content lined up. So I thought we'd start things off with the MSD spark plug wires. Also, we had another great weekend with the United Muscle Car family. We went to a monthly meeting with them and a photo shoot. Met a new photographer, and I'm going to put his info so you can contact him in the description and give you just a little teaser of some of the stuff he sent me so far. He's a newer photographer, you know, trying to make a go of it. So reach out to him if you're in the Houston area and need some photography work, whether it be cars or whatever. His info's in the description below where you can contact him. And also, if you're in the Houston area or in the United States looking for a good car club, check us out on Instagram and Facebook, United Muscle Car Family. I have a great time. It's all kinds of people. It doesn't have to be Chevy, Ford, and Dodge. You know, if you've got a Nissan 350ZX, a BMW, Porsche, whatever, then I'll put the info you can get a hold of United Muscle Car Family also in the description. And we'll go over the footage real quick here of some of those photo shots. Go ahead and show you all that. I'm sure you're anxious to see. At the end of it, of course, I did do a burnout leaving. I figured what better way to leave a car meet. And I also recently hit 10,000 subscribers on Instagram and had a request from somebody to do a burnout. So this is the burnout and the aftermath of the burnout. It was awesome. I had a great time. Of course, I've got the SJM line lock kit on the car. Made it really easy to do. Took off traction control and just let it have it. Well, as you can see, I had a great time at the meet. United Muscle Car family, it's always a great time hanging out with them. For y'all that don't know, I am the VP of the Houston chapter. So whether you're in the Houston or United States, look us up. It'll be well worth it for you. I guess now to get on to the mod install. We're going to be installing the MSD spark plug wires. I did go ahead and get some thermal heat boots too, and hopefully this will help because my headers aren't wrapped. Well, I had the stock wires in there, and as some of y'all know, the stock wire hits the Texas Speed header. So just to remedy that and also put on the heat boots so they don't melt the wires, I went with the MSD wires. They were fairly priced, and I'll put a link in the description where you can get the same wires and thermal boots I went with. I did hear somebody tell me online that he is replacing his thermal boots because he put about 20 or 30,000 miles, I can't remember, on his Camaro, and the thermal boots had turned white where it's hitting the headers or whatnot. But if that's all that happens in 20 or 30,000 miles, that's fine. And as cheap as they were, I can replace them at that time. As far as tools you'll need for the job, they do have some pliers you can use to get the spark plugs out. I am going to do it by just hand, and you're also going to need some dielectric grease. And any type of tools that may need to get to the wires. You're going to need a metric set of wrenches to get the radiator overflow tank off, and you're also going to need, if you have a strut tower brace, you're going to need to remove that just to get as much as possible out of the way and make it easy for the install. Most people installing spark plug wires already know, how to install spark plug wires. So I'm just going to show you basically what I removed, how I did it to make the job a little bit easier for y'all. So I guess we'll get started here, just showing you what I've got and how we're going to prepare each wire. Well, I have actually cheated a little bit. If you can see in there, I've already installed the easy side, which would be driver's side. As you can see, I had to take the strut brace off, and I also removed the Mishimoto catch can just to give me a little bit more room in there. I didn't remove the tubes, but removed the mount and the catch can and just kind of pulled it out of the way. But that allowed me to get access in here. When you're pushing these in too, make sure you're a snap. One of them I had a little bit of difficulty with, but finally got the wire pushed in more so I could get it to snap. But you should hear, a firm snap in both the spark plug and the coil on top. But they look really good. That's not really the purpose of them, but the red is really cool because it matches, and the thermal boots, I believe, come in different colors as well. All right, on the other side, what we're going to do, and you can see the stock ones are in there. Basically, you're going to need to remove this overflow tank, radiator overflow. And what I did is I took the tube off. I put a bolt, if you can see that, inside the tube. Well, if it'll focus for me. But there's a bolt inside the tube there. And on this side, basically, I stuck a screw inside the tube right here, wrapped that with electrical tape, and then I came back and put a safety tie or whatever on the end just to make it a little bit more sealed or whatnot. But that should allow me, now that I've got this, to pull this up and move it over the intake cover and stuff here. I'm going to put a towel down in case any drips out. A little bit better access to this side where I'll be able to pull those spark plug wires. All right, just so you can see the stock here, you got a little spring mechanism here where the spark plug sticks into, and it's basically hitting on some of the headers right here on the corner of the rubber, but and then the other side, of course, where the coil connects. And what we're going to do with the MSD wire is, here's what the MSD wire looks like. Same concept, spark plug over here, coil over here, and we're going to slip over one of these thermal heat boots. This side's going away from the motor with the white. So spark plug side goes in. There you go. Then we're going to take some of our goop here, the dielectric grease, and I just like to kind of smooth it around the edge. You don't need a whole lot. And on this side, we'll put it in. I just kind of do that number. You can see it. Got a nice even coat in there. That's plenty. And we'll just pop her in just like that. All right, now we're going to give it a start up just to make sure all the wires are connected and everything real good. If it does feel out of tune or something like that, you may want to go back and check all your connections. Well, it sounds pretty good to me, so install done. Looks really good with the red and the thermal boots. Hopefully it'll get a little bit more longevity out of my wires, and they won't be touching the headers as bad. But I'll keep y'all updated if I end up replacing the thermal boots or something like that, so you know how long they last. But be sure to check the description below for the info on how you can get all this stuff. But thank y'all so much for watching my video. I appreciate that so much. We're going to have a lot of content coming. I've still got BMR tow rods, Camaro swag interior mods, and American Authority rocker panels for the side. Plus, we got the race with Bubble Blue coming up. We've got Muscle Palooza coming up. Be sure to check westhoustonmuscle.com for those events. They're coming up here really quick. But anyways, be sure to smash the like and subscribe below. Hope you have a great week, and thanks for watching.